In today's guide, I will teach you everything you need to know about Riven all in one video. I will explain the most important combos, the best runes and builds, as well as the best skill orders, some spells, and an educational gameplay where I explain the entire early game and so much more. Let's start with the runes first. Riven currently uses 3 rune pages and they are all very similar. The first rune page is Conquer with Haste, Nimbus Cloak plus Transcendence in secondary. This rune page is going to maximize Riven's damage while also lowering the cooldown as much as possible. The runes in the second tree also give you more movement speed after you use your some spells, which is great because Riven is a champion that is meant to win the early game, and these runes will allow you to chase more easily after casting a some spell. The second rune page is exactly the same, however the difference is that you'll have more attack speed and less ability haste. This page is going to make your Riven combos feel a lot easier to use, and it's so much better rune page for long extended fights. The third rune page is once again exactly the same, however this time we have Cut Down and Conquer page instead of Last Stand. This will be your main rune page if you run into a tanky opponent. For the bonus stats, you'll always run 2 into Adaptive and 1 into HP scaling. You'll do this every single game. Next we'll talk about the builds for Riven. For the starter items, you always run Dawn Shield if you run into ranged and poke matchups. Otherwise you'll buy Dawn's Blade every single time. As for the boots, you'll buy Lucidity every game for snowballing, Steel Caps against full AD, and Mercs versus full AP and heavy amounts of CC. As for the Riven builds, Eclipse into Hydra and Sunlit Sky is the best snowball build you can go for. It's a very risky build and you'll basically have 0 HP after buying Eclipse and Hydra, however it does maximize your damage, and if you are snowballing you should technically be ahead, which means that your stats should be enough to keep you alive if you make the right decisions. The second build is Eclipse into Sundered Sky with Black Lever, and that stands also Multi-Memorious at the end. If you don't care about builds and you just want a build that works every match you play, this build will function against everything. The third build is Eclipse into Steel Caps and then also a Death Stance. You'll only go for this item path if you are playing against a full AD team comp. The fourth build is Eclipse into Mercs with Sundered Sky and Multi-Memorious. This is easily the best item path if you are against a full AP team. Now there's also a few situational items like QSS and Sterk's Gauge. They are perfect to counter heavy CC. Grudge is an alternative for Black Lever, and Shojin is a great item if you just want more HP, damage, while also lowering cooldown of your abilities. As for maximizing abilities, you'll always want to max Q first, then E after, and then W last. You want to do this every single game. As for the summoner spells, Riven always needs to go Ignite and Flash. You'll run this in 90% of your games for snowballing. As for the other 10%, you'll go TP and Flash. You'll only run the setup if you run into an extremely difficult matchup. Let's talk about the combos next. Riven has a lot of combos, but there's only a few combos that are very important. The first combo is the Q auto attack combo while also queuing through the target. This is actually very easy to do. You just want to auto attack and then press Q while moving your mouse away from the target. The next combo is again Q with auto attacks, but this time we want to Q in the exact position where we are. So you'll want to auto attack and then this time you press Q while holding your mouse on the target. The third combo is the short tray combo. If you press Q first and then hit W after, you can easily auto attack while your opponent is CC'd and immediately shield to disengage. This is a fantastic combo in lane if you just want to do a little bit of damage very quickly while also taking no damage in return. The fourth combo is what we call the double cast combo. This is where you shield first and then immediately auto attack and use WQ after. The fifth combo is the ER plus Q combo, and this one is very easy to do but also very important. This combo allows you to keep moving while also casting your ultimate, and it's the perfect setup for an all-in combo. Now with everything set, let's get into an educational gameplay and I'll showcase you guys exactly on how this champion should be played. Alright guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. So today we're playing some Riven top lane. We are running into, I think, the Galio matchup, which is a very rare matchup. And for the rune page, we've got the Conquer page with the Alacrity, with the Last Stand, and we also got Nimbus Cloak and Transcendence for snowballing. Actually got Dawn Shield this game. I would have been really happy though if I actually had Dawn's Blade, although I thought I was running into Jace. I would definitely recommend like going for a Dawn's Blade here. But it's alright. This matchup is super winnable. I'm gonna see if I can obtain level 2 first. We also got jungle pathing top lane, so level 2 is the answer right here. Not bad. Let's get level 2 as well. Alright. So the problem with this matchup, even though it's actually Riven favorite in my opinion, the only problem is that Galio has the favor at the very start. Because Galio is able to AoE the wave, hitting level 2 first, and he can also hit the Q as well from a mile away. Those are actually some pretty decent counters. On top of that, if I trade him, he can charge his taunts as well and CC me, which is also a counter to me. Now, despite all of these things, I still consider this to be a favorable matchup for Riven because I actually outscale him. And on top of that, I can trade around his taunts as well. So it's not like it's unplayable. It's just that Galio is really strong at the very start, but we should be alright. Nice. Okay, we'll do like a slow push right here. I don't know if he's gonna backport here. It'd be very smart if he did. I think he is. Or not. So the idea is to get a short trade in here. A different one from I typically do. I do like the EW here to proc the bone plate and also hopefully avoid getting the taunt on me. If you do it really fast, let's check. This is possible. Yeah, that's a taunt right there. Nice. See if I can avoid it. Okay, wait, I'm staying behind the wave here. Now we're going. So the way how you can counter Graves is by standing literally behind... what? This is free. Okay, I'll take the trade. Maybe you can block it for me. Okay. This is not that bad of a trade. I don't think it's that bad. I actually got the Graves there. I could have backported and be fine, but I don't really care, actually. Now, here comes the interesting part. We are not building Warhammer just yet. I'm actually going to choose to go for Pickaxe and Longsword. The thing is, if I go for Warhammer, I get 20 AD, 10 ability haste. If I go for Pickaxe, I gain 25 AD, so already more AD than Warhammer. On top of that, I can actually buy a Longsword and then also gain another 10 AD. So for the same value, we're getting a lot more damage. We just don't have ability haste, but I'm okay with that. Let's hold this lane like this. I think that Galio is resetting for item advantage. And I'm okay with that. If the wave is like in this position, the way it is currently, we can deny him like a few last hits. It's not really a big wave. It's going to slow push into Galio. But I would say it's a decent one. Okay. And now we do like a slow push. Not bad. Good spacing, like, so he doesn't get hit by my W right there. Seems like this Galio has some decent experience playing Galio. Spacing like far away enough so I don't get hit by W, so I can't hit my W on him. Okay. I'm gonna go for this. I will turn if he turns as well. Not bad. Okay. And we got him. So I was level 6 already, and he was level 5 at the time, which means that if I get my all-in off, I will win. On top of that, Galio's ultimate is not as effective as my ultimate is. If I get level 6, I will be stronger than Galio. So I literally, knowing that I have like a level lead, I just put him out to the test. I keep going back and forth, see if I can all in. What people often don't realize is Riven can travel a very large amount of distance through her Q, E, and also ult, because the ult also extends range. So a lot of people don't know this. you can test out a lot of people doing that. Like, if you got that level lead and you know you're stronger, just keep going back and forth, see if they do the same thing. People often make the mistake and they get too close, and then you can just all in afterwards. So
together we will humble the universe.
Let's see here. Once again, it's gonna bounce into my direction, which is very good. I'll see if I can freeze the lane here. I don't want to take too much damage, so I'll just walk to the left, enter the bush.
Fight as one.
And we keep just holding it in this position the way it is currently. Nice. I am very happy currently. I don't care if Galio is going to reset to, or I mean, if he's going to walk mid lane right now with the ult. I think that's okay with me. Because if I hold this lane the way it is currently... Okay, smart play. I'm gonna win this. Nice. This was a super free kill for me, because I know that Galio is not capable of winning a full extended fight. That's where my strength is at. So what happened was, he used all of his CC to get a really solid trade in, but I also know he can't beat me right there. My all-in is stronger than his all-in, so if he runs out of the CC, I win. So that's just a little bit of confidence right there. I knew I was gonna win that stuff. And so, like, instead of running away, I'm just going in. Yeah, I'm just gonna walk away now. Okay. Let's go for the Eclipse, and then we start building into Tailwind Boots. Seems like Galio is actually rotating off to a different lane, which I'm perfectly okay with. Let's go Tailwind Boots. Now, as for the build in this game, I'm gonna choose to go for the build that is working against all matchups, all enemy teams. If you wonder what that is, it is the Eclipse into the Sundered Sky build, then going for Black Cleaver, and then going Death Stance, Multi Memorius. This is the one of the best builds you can go for. Really solid build. It really does not matter what it is that you're running into. This build will work every single time, because it got stat for everything.
Fight your fears. Face me.
Alright, he's already back, and that is okay with me. I have no ward. Also, I'm not really scared about Graves this match. I can drag this lane out a little bit, like so. I'll shield that away. The time for Galio is pretty much over. Like, he had his time in the early game. First couple levels, he was stronger than me. But he is done. Shield away. What I can do, he's probably not going to go for trades anymore. So what I'm thinking about doing is forcing Galio in a position where I can 1 versus 2. Alright, we've got 2 kills right here. Very good. Galio could not move up to the teammates because he was being forced to farm out the wave. And if he left that wave, he would lose the farm, and it would actually become worse for him. Very nice. So I got 2 kills for free in a advantage. Basically outnumbered the enemy team through my own team, and knowing that Galio is not there, got a solid fight out. Nice. He can't really trade me. I will win because I've got my Eclipse right now. Not bad.
trial, nothing more.
I'll just push this out too. And we go back. I actually just need to have a little bit more for Sundered Sky. I will go back still because it's still like 800 gold that I'm trying to get. Seems like Galio is going for Bramble Steel Cap, so he's got like a crazy amount of armor, which is a little bit worrying, but should be alright. I can easily shred through that right now. Should have no problems.
From true conviction, radiance.
Let's pick up the wave here. Nice. We also pick up the next wave. And maybe Force Tower, because I think he's probably resetting for items right now. So, yeah, there it is.
I will control you.
That's okay if it hits. Should be alright. I need to have 400 more to collect my Sundered Sky. Sundered Sky is when they will never beat me again. Technically, they already won't, but... Just gotta be careful about Graves here, but...
Turret plating will soon fall.
Yeah, let's try. I got some duds. Yeah, it's okay though. I traded basically, and it's not really, you know, a trade that is worth it in my opinion. But at least I got a kill. I got the Sundered Sky right now, so it's not, you know, too bad of a trade. Nice. Ornn now also getting kills. Not bad. Especially for like an Ornn mid lane. It's understandable that Ornn is not really like winning in mid lane, but since we have Ornn currently in top lane, let me check. I'm considering going for mid lane. Well, that is if the Diana wasn't actually shoving that out. I'm just gonna go back top lane. It's the much better choice for me.
Chaos begets chaos.
Let's go.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Not bad. Cancel that teleport. Okay.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Let's grab this.
I will not be broken.
And there it is.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I knew he was gonna flash. You can pretty much tell, like, based off of how somebody is moving, you can just tell if they're going to flash like this. It's very obvious.
This world balances on the edge of my blade.
Okay, we're going to change up the... Oh, they're going for a surrender. Okay. Either way, this is pretty much how you play Riven. With that said, thank you so much for watching today's Riven video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.